Hey, good morning, everyone. Paul McMahon here, Forex Smart Trade. So glad you could be with us this early Tuesday morning, November 10th. At Forex Smart Trade, our mission is to help you become financially independent, and we do that by teaching you to currency trade with our super accurate proprietary indicators and our best in the business one-on-one training. With that, let's go ahead and see what kind of trades we can find this morning. We will start, though, with our disclosure. So let's let it go.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange and futures trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
All right, great. Well, that guy's no fun. I don't like listening to him first thing in the morning. Let us. One of the reasons we do this is well, two reasons. One is that you can learn by watching a good trader trade. And two is to help you see or make your own determination as to how accurate our indicators are. So by doing a live trade, you can, oops, somebody's got their, there we go, somebody. Yeah, by doing a live trade, you can take a look at and see how accurate we are. So with that, let's get started here. You know, I like to work off of a, oh, come on here. What happened? I like to work off of a trade routine. I start by checking. It's a little bit like a pilot's checklist. Always want to make sure that my chart is connected to the internet. I get that by checking the green up here, and that the chart is current. Oops, let me turn my let's turn this on, and up here, and that the current chart is current by having the green down here. If I were to go back in time to back test, this becomes red. Why would I do that? I would do that if I developed a signal. We've got about a dozen different signals, but say I happen to see something, and whenever this happens, this happens. If I can determine that, I can go back and test it, see how accurate it is before I start trading real money. The signals I use and that we're going to use today, there are going to be two of them. One is called the 10-point trade, which basically attempts to line up the directions on the various charts. If I get more than 7 out of 10 of the lines moving in the right direction, it's a possible trade. And then the second is something we call the thick orange line trade, which is a quick scalp that tries to catch the bounce at the top of the hour. So going back to our chart, I know my, oh, come on here. I know I'm live on my green charts. Let's check my CoinEx. CoinEx, I see the numbers bouncing, so I know that I'm good here. Review of yesterday's trade. As a trader every day, you want to be keeping track of what trades you take. You see that when I trade, I take anywhere from 2 to 8 trades a day, maybe. On a rare occasion, I might take more. But you want to be able to keep track of what you did, and then go back and analyze. If it's a bad trade, analyze what you did wrong. And the best way to do that is take a screenshot right when you take the trade of what the chart was that you were looking at. And that way you can come to me, or your coach, or somebody on the team and get some feedback as to why that may or may not have been a good trade. With respect to us, last week on the Tuesday trade, we took 2 trades: a thick orange line and a 5-point or a 10-point trade. Both closed, and on Thursday, I think we also took a 5-point or a thick orange line trade, which closed. And you'll see lot size 0.79. These 0.79s bumped my account up to over 8,000. So today, when we take a trade, we're going to use 0.8. I'm going to move over 4 decimal places. So as my account keeps growing, I'm going to increase my lot size so that the percentages, my percentages are appropriate for the risk that I'm taking. We start by wanting to take a look at the news. We are technical traders, so we do not want to get caught. Taking a trade when news items are coming out. And where are we at here? Why is this not updating? Let's see here. There we go. And basically, the news broken down into 3 categories. Low impact, which is a yellow folder. We do not have any orange folders on here, which are medium impact, and red, which are high impact. When we see a red item, we want to be careful about taking a trade right before this red item is going to occur, because we don't want to be holding it. So usually I try to stay out of the trade 2 hours beforehand. Here we've got kind of clear sailing. There was a bunch of news at 3:45, 5-6 on the euro. We've got some news coming out at 7, but again, low impact, all low impact stuff on the dollar. So we got nothing to worry about today. So now let's go into our analysis and see what we come up with. Well, one last thing is, we do have a number of different scheduled live trades, whether you're in the light program or you are trading. Until you're consistently doing, say, 15 pips a day on your own, you should be attending these and copying these trades. These trades will help you build up your account. On average, the trades from these live trades are about 150 pips a week historically. So that's 150 pips a week. That's 30 pips a day. If you can't make them all, that's fine. But if you're doing 10 to 15 pips a day consistently, you'll be doing very well. So, my goal is about 30 pips a day. So with that, let's take a look. The chart we're looking at is what I call a composite chart. It has 6 different currency pairs: euro dollar, pound dollar, Australian dollar, dollar Swiss franc, dollar yen, US Canadian dollar, and they're all on a 60-minute chart. So my analysis starts off of a 60-minute chart. If I see something I like, I'm going to go to a more detailed chart and look at different times to figure out what I want to do. So on the euro dollar, I start with the middle chart, which is our major and minor chart. Red and green are the majors, black and gray are the minors, and I am looking for the situation to be either oversold. Oversold is when it's below this red line. So when it's oversold, you can kind of think about it as a used car dealer. Dealer had 10 cars on his lot. He sold 8 of them. In order to keep doing business, he has to start buying. So when these lines are down here, that's the suggestion that buying is going to start. And the reverse is true when the lines are above the blue line. That is overbought. So that's a suggestion that selling is going to start. So when I'm oversold, I am looking for a situation where my majors and minors are all pointing up and double crossed, and I have that here. I've got both the majors and minors pointed up. I've got a double cross where green is coming over red and gray is coming over. So this is a nice setup. So I've got 3 points here, and everybody's nice and tight. All the lines are together. So now I'm going to go up to my TNTs and count how many lines are moving in the right direction. The 2 orange lines are directional, the thick orange and the thin orange. So they're both going up. So that's 2 points. The blue lines are inversely related. So when blue is going down, that means up. So I've got the thick blue coming down and the dotted blue coming up. Normally, the thick blue is the last to turn, but he has turned here, and the dotted blue is telling me still down. So I get 3 out of 4. I need a minimum of 3 out of 4 on the TNTs. So now I've got 6 points, 3 from the majors and minors, 3 from the TNTs. And let us take a look at the pressure. And the pressure is going down with red on top. I need to get at least 1 point here. If these lines were going up, that would be worth a point. Or if green was on top, that would be a point. But I have 0 points here. So this isn't quite ready. So even though this is going up on the majors, and I like this because the green is nice and steep, and we see the kink in the green line. We see the kink in the green line here. So when it changed, it kinked, and then when it kinked, we saw this. We get an up push. So the green kink gave me this up push here, but I don't like it enough because I don't have the pressure with me. I want to have at least 7 points, and I don't have that. So let's keep going to the next one. Pound dollar. Pound dollar, I have everybody overbought, and everybody is still going up, basically. And this is this little shape here, if you can see it with the majors and minors, the green and the red line. This kind of looks like a duck bill. Usually a duck bill means there's going to be more up movement. So we're just going to pass. When this is this situation, I'm looking for a down sell. I don't want to take an a buy when we're overbought. Although you can get pips. So if we look here, we got 5 pips when we're on this side of it, on the top side of it. To me, I want to take with trading, it's all about accuracy, and I want to take trades that have a high chance of winning. I don't want to have to take trades just to take trades. I don't want to predict the predictor. So I want the lines to line up. I only need a few trades. So I just need to be patient and wait till I see what I want. Australian USD. We are oversold. My majors are going up. My minors haven't quite committed yet. I don't have the minors aren't quite pointed up, and I don't have the double cross on the minors. I'm going to still take a look. 1, 2. I only have 2 out of the 4 here. So I've got the actually I don't even have 2 out of 4. I may have 1 out of the 4. The thick blue is coming down, which means up. Thick orange is sideways. Thin orange is down. Dotted blue is up. Dotted blue up means down. So I don't have enough here. Even though the pressure is kind of going up here, the TNTs aren't with me enough yet. So we're going to hold off. USD CHF. I am overbought, and everybody's pointing down. That's 2. And I got double cross with black coming over and red coming over. So I got 3 points here. 2 orange lines are coming down pretty steeply. 2 more points, dotted blue going up. So that's 3 points, thick blue going down. So I don't get a point for that. I would typically expect the thick blue to be the last to turn. So 3 out of 4 here. I have got up pressure, pretty steep up pressure. Again, I got the kink in the line as I did over with the kink in the green line here on the pressure. When that kinked, we saw it. We started to get the down candle, but I want either red on top or the lines going down. I don't have that yet, so we're gonna pass here again. Let's see what else we've got. USD JPY overbought. Everybody's above the blue line. Everybody's pointing down. Have started to enter the channel. That's okay as long as it hasn't kind of got to the halfway mark. And I got nice steepness here. I like the steepness. These lines are very steep. The steeper the line, the better I like the trade. So I've got 3 points here, 2 orange lines going down, dotted blue going up. So again, 3 out of 4 here. The pressure isn't quite there yet. Oh, this guy has gone flat. Not quite turned down, but you see, once he's gone flat, we are seeing, we did get the big down move. How many pips did we get already? Let's see. 20, 25 pips on that. So, again, I'm going to hold off because I don't have the signal where I want it to be exactly. It's still a little bit up, so I'm going to hold off. When this red either crosses over or this green starts to come down, this becomes an interesting trade. USD Canadian overbought. Everybody's coming down. Nice steepness to the lines. So I've got 3 points here. 2 orange lines coming down. Dotted blue coming down. I don't get a point for that. Dotted blue coming down means up. Thick blue going up means down. So 3 here. I've got the red crossed over here. Red has crossed over it's kind of up pressure. Red has crossed here or it hasn't crossed here. With this, I get a point, so I've got 7 points. I need a minimum of 7 points to consider the trade. So let's do a little more detail on this. Let's open up our USD Canadian chart. By the way, it's been a clock on your chart. To change the clock on your chart, you are going to right click anywhere on the chart, go to chart settings, and you want to make sure that this number here is 22. On daylight savings time, it's going to be 21. So both of these need to be 22. If you haven't done that, go ahead and do it. If you're not understanding what I'm saying or I'm going too fast, you can go back and watch the recording on the YouTube channel. But basically, you want to make sure these are 22. And you want to do that on knowledge chart. Once you change it, then make sure you go to click File, Save, so that it remembers it for the next time you do it. So first thing I want to do is I want to know where my support and resistance lines are. So let's open up the chart. Let's take a look at where our support and resistance is. I'm going to crunch this up to add another support line. on something that I trade regularly, my support and resistance lines are on there. But I don't trade this regularly, so we're going to put some support and resistance lines on here. It looks like it bounced here, and then again here. And when I do my support and resistance lines, I usually go back a much greater time. This is only going back about 3 months. Let me see. See, it's touching here, it's touching here, it's touching here, touching here, and here it seemed to stop out. So we've added a couple more support and resistance lines. I want to know where that is. So first I want to know, so here's a support line. The week before, we were trading into a downtrend, actually even more than the week before. That's almost 2 weeks. Well, about the week. It's been trading into a pretty downtrend. And then it seems to have changed. Let's just actually, I want to extend this out just to see. Too many lines on here. You could even say that it's still within that downtrend and it's just starting to break. All right, so actually I'm going to say that we're trading into a long-term downtrend, but in the last day we've had some up push to it. I want to know that because that gives me an insight into how many pips I want to take. If I'm trading with the trend, I will take more pips than if I were trading against the trend. So I've got the down here. This is the 1 hour chart. So on this chart, I've got a 5-minute, a 30-minute, 60-minute, 2 hour, 4 hour, and a day chart. So I want to see what the other charts are telling me in terms of where things are going to be moving. So this is telling me down. On the 2 hour chart, majors are telling me down. Pressure is starting to roll with red on top. On the 2 hour, majors have turned. I got sideways. That typically means retracement. Retracement would suggest that the next candle is going to go back and copy one of the previous candles. These are all flat, so we would maybe come back and retrace this candle. And on the day chart, we're showing up, so that there's going to be a push up, but the major line isn't that steep. In fact, it's got a little kink in it right here, and green has crossed over red, which means for the day we may see a net up movement, a green candle by the end of the day. 30-minute, we are down. Majors and minors are coming down through the channel, and I've got green coming down. On the 5-minute, majors coming down, minors haven't committed, and I've got down pressure with green pointed down here, green pointed down here. So I like this for a sell. In fact, it's been going down while we've been talking. Let me take this off. And we have about 20 pips till we hit this line. I like this for 11 pips down. 11 pips down. So let's go ahead, open up, we've done our analysis. Let's go ahead to our trading account, the CoinEx account, USDCAD. I already have that on the tab. If I don't have that, I would go File, New Chart, and find it and open it up. I am going to change this to my account is 8,000. This is a demo account. I'm going to move the decimal place over 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to use a 0.8. 8. Whoops. 0.8. And I'm going to click sell. And I am going to take this so it records it down below the chart. Oops. I'm going to click anywhere along the line that it's recorded it, and I need to enter my stop loss and take profit. So I'm going to right click, go to modify. 110 points is 11 pips. If I click the blue, it calculates the take profit. I'm going to use 5 times based on my winning percentage as my stop loss. So that'd be 550. I click modify, but I'm going to go back and just take a look because I want to see where my I usually like to go 2 support and resistances away. So if I go somewhere outside of this actually looks too far. That's 50. There should be another support line in there. So I'm going to just go right out here. So 30.93 is where I would probably put my stop loss. Let us go back and take a look. We've got it at 30.72. So I'm going to push it out just a little bit. $30.99, and that puts us out where it's traded the last couple of days. All right, so let's see if we have a thick orange line trade. We got 2 minutes to the top of the hour. This thick orange line, I am looking at this number here, and this is a scale for this number, for the thick orange line, and it goes from 0 to -100. When it's at 0, I don't think there's any more up movement in it. When it's at -100, I don't think there's any more down movement in the movement. So I want to look for a situation where it's at 0 or -100 or within 10 points. So -69 is a no, -23 is a no, -57 is a no, -74 is a no, -78 is a no, -50 is a no. Nothing there. -18 is a no, 71 is a no, 69 is a no, 89 is close, -40, -46. Let's see if we've got anything on this next group. -80, no, 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 no. 32, no, -42. Let's go back and look at that -89. Let's go ahead and take a 5-pip buy off of this. -89, which is almost within 10. And all of my lines are well below the red here. My majors and minors are down. So we're going to catch the bounce when it turns. So that's AUD, NZD, AUD, NZD, AUD, NZD. I am going to take a 0.8 buy. Oops. Make sure you get it right. 0.8 buy for 5 pips. So now I'm going to go down, modify. I'm going to change this to 50, which is 5 pips. 50 points is 5 pips. And on this trade, we always use a 4 times take profit. because we know how accurate it is. It's more accurate than most. The only other thing I want to check is 60, 56. I want to get the exact. I want to get my full 5 pips. So 60, 65, 06, 56. I want to go to 06, 51. 51, 4 to get my full 5 pips. And why isn't it not letting me? Why isn't it not letting me change that? 06, 51. Huh. 06. Oh, we want to add 5 pips. That's why. Duh. So it's going to go to 0661. All right, so that's there. Okay, great. We took 2 trades this morning. And normally when I take this thick orange line trade, some people like to see, oh, and we didn't get it. Oh, did we get it? Let's see. On the AZD, NZD, they want to see the number change by 10. And we saw that here. We're at minus 89, top of last hour. See, it's red. I went back to the top of last hour. This hour, it changed. It bumped up to minus 64. So that means it's turning. We're going to get that ride up on the turn. Okay, that is, we took 2 trades today, thick orange and a 10-point trade. Any questions, comments, concerns? All right, we're here to help. Thanks so much for attending. We will see you next week. If you have a referral, get us the referral, and you can come join us on the Thursday tip-top trade. All right, great. Thanks, everybody. See you next week. Bye-bye.